Hello everybody. This is just going to be a brief video. I'm not going to do a really long video because this camera takes quite a bit of gigabytes to use, and doing an edited video and whatever not would even take longer, since the laptop that I use takes quite a bit of time to finalize a video. So I'm going to do this particular video brief, and hopefully it gets uploaded to YouTube quicker than quicker than any of the videos that I have been uploading. But I want to say to Aubrey Scott, I saw your comment through another channel, and I want to say is I'm not pointing fingers at you. No. Whatever the thing that happened back in 2014 on September the 3rd, we were kind of all at fault for that. We kind of all were at fault for that because there was no communication whatsoever. Had there been communication, things would have been a lot different. So I'm not pointing the finger at you, and I'm not going to do any of that. I'm not going to wave my talk about the whole 2014 thing to you if you don't really want me to. I'm okay with that. But what I've been trying to do is I've been trying to tell the full truth and to tell my side of the story, because it needed to be told, since the red card video that was done on me, as a result of that being uploaded, I wasn't allowed to tell my side of the story, and nobody even talked with me because of the whole red card videos that were done. The red card videos drove people away from me, and that's the reason why many people didn't talk with me, Aubrey, including you. You believed the red card video that was done on me, and that's the reason why you ended up doing your red card video to me. And if it wasn't for Rodney, that never would have happened, and you probably would have talked to me about it. Because the thing about it is, it didn't have to be a YouTube thing. It really didn't. It was made a YouTube thing thanks to a certain person that didn't mind his own business and wasn't even involved with what happened on September the 3rd. If it wasn't for that, that red card video never would have been made. If that person would have minded his own business, I bet ya we would have been talking to this day. Because what happened on September the 3rd, 2014, the reason why that happened was because of lack of communication. Robin Moore didn't communicate with me, nobody else communicated with me, and I didn't communicate with any of you guys about Robin Moore's age and what I'm not. I think if I would have done that, things would have been a lot different. So I'm taking responsibility for offending Robin Moore on accident, because she didn't deserve to be offended. I greatly apologize to her for offending her back in the day. That's what I mean, because I didn't want her to leave the chat. I really didn't. So that's all I really wanted to explain. And Aubrey Scott, I'm not pointing the finger at you anymore. I did do that originally, but after a while I stopped, because I realized that you weren't actually the one that falsely accused me. No. It was a certain person that wasn't even in the chat to begin with that caused all of this to happen. And if it wasn't for that particular person, this never would have happened. And you probably would have been talking with me to this day, and probably would have been friends with me to this day. See? I'm not pointing fingers at you and whatever, and I'm not going to do that. No. See? I apologize to you for pointing the finger at you back in the day. I'm not doing that anymore. And as for the jokes that I told, and you thought that I was taking them personally, no. Those were all for fun. Because I just wanted to have fun on Skype, and that was it. And that's the reason why I did that. It had nothing to do with anything else, and I was not doing those jokes personally. So if you're offended by my jokes, all you had to do was tell me. See? I don't do jokes anymore, because at least not on a video game, at least except for a video game video, of course, because I do jokes on a video game video, because if there's a game that I dislike, I'm going to pick on it. So I only do those type of videos on my Video Game Chronicles channel. As for the jokes that I used to tell, I don't tell those anymore because of what happened. See, I don't like being falsely accused. I really don't. I really don't. I really wish things would have been a lot better. And if it hadn't been for that one particular person, of course, I'm not going to name here because this is directed at you. I will say you would have been friends with me to this day. You really would have. See, I'm not pointing fingers at you. And I will say this, don't be afraid to communicate with me. I'm willing to communicate with you. Trust me. See, I'm not going to be like what you think. I saw your message. I saw your comment. Don't think that way. Because I've been trying to apologize to you for quite a bit of time. I just wanted to let you know. See, don't be afraid to communicate with me. I'm willing to communicate with you in any sort of way. Facebook, YouTube, I am available. I'm willing to talk with you. Skype, whatever now. I wish I could talk to you on Discord, but it's done differently. So I can't talk with you on Discord. But the thing about it is, I am available. You can talk with me. I'm willing to talk with you. Don't be afraid to. I'm not going to get you mad or anything like that, trust me. I moved on from that particular thing. See? I'm doing videos I'm doing videos just to prove my point and to tell my side of the story. So that way I can move on from the painful memories of Rodney's red card video. And I did mention Rodney. And that's who I was talking about in this sort of bill before I mentioned that person. I didn't want to mention that person, but I guess I did. So it don't really matter. This was a video towards you, so that way I can communicate with you better. You can even do a YouTube video if you like. It's up to you. It is your choice. See, I'm respecting your choice. You even said it in that one particular video last year. Whatever you do on your channel, it's your choice. I agree completely. I don't do requests, and I really only do requests if I ask for people to do requests. If I don't do that, then there's no request to do. And I don't recommend you doing a request, or anybody, should I say anybody doing a request unless I ask it. That's all. That's how it should be. See, what I'm trying to say to you, Aubrey, is you have the right to communicate with me. See, don't be afraid to. I'm willing to communicate with you. See, I'm a grown adult, and I'm willing to communicate with you, and let bygones be bygones. Okay? See, I'm willing to move on from everything that happened back in September the 3rd, 2014. I'm willing because you weren't really the one that caused me to get falsely accused. No. No. So I'm not pointing the finger at you anymore. So I hope you, hopefully you will forgive me for hurting you back in the day, and hopefully you have watched my video. So thank you, and hopefully you'll communicate with me. Alright, Aubrey Scott, and for the rest of you, thanks for watching. Peace out, everybody.